Hi YouTubers, it's Deborah. I'm sitting out in the veranda, so I'll see how I go. It's pretty noisy out here with birds and everything. I'll show you a little peek of why I love being here so much in a little while. It's all I can see for miles and miles is just mountains and trees and things. It's very, very beautiful, but I do have a pet bird sitting beside me named Peaches, and she's quite noisy, so let's see how we go. Anyway, it is, what is it today? August 3rd. Woohoo! That year's getting away. We've got, my stall is over. I've actually lost 2 kilos. I got on the scales this morning. Just been too busy. That wasn't why I didn't do my vlog last week when I should have. I'm actually running a week late. I've just been so busy being away and with training and everything. But yeah, last Wednesday I hadn't lost anything. This Wednesday I lost 2 kilos, so I'm down to 102, which is just great. So that means I've lost 25.7 kilos now. It's week 15, and yeah, had a really good week. It seemed to be catching this catching carbs thing. Yeah, I think it makes some sense. I've done a lot of reading and everything on as well. I'm sort of not doing the whole carb counting. I'm basically just watch what I eat, and I'm keeping them down. I mean, I try and keep everything down to, minimal with carbs and just looking at more protein. Feeling really good, getting a lot more food in now, which is great. Yeah, I think I've turned a corner. Not having nearly as much trouble with pain and everything. Like everybody else, in the morning it's a lot easier than in the evening. But sorry, in the morning it's a lot harder, I should say. So easier, God, no. In the morning I can still only eat like 1 Wheat Bix, or I'll have a tiny little Atkins bar or something like that. But by the evening I can eat, I don't know, probably, a little, half a cup, depending on what it is. If it's meat, like if it's steak or something like that, I can't get through a terrible lot, but I just make sure now, like everyone else, I go for my protein first, and then I have a few veg. I'm steering clear completely of potato and pasta and all that sort of thing, and I'm so amazed. For lunch, I was always a sandwich girl, or a salad roll or something. But now I can actually, just the meat and a few non-carb veggies, and I'm as full as a gook, because we eat the protein first. But I have, like a slice of cheese with a slice of ham or something like that, and I'll sit there and munch through that. And then if I can, I'll feed a bit of tomato or something like that. Mainly for my bowels, to keep those going. But yeah, no, it's going really, really well. I did I did my training down Sydney for my new job at the correctional centre, and I have to say I'm loving it. It was really, really different to be at the training. We stayed at a really nice motel, by the way, right on the beach. For those in Australia that know where I'm talking about, I stayed right on Coogee Beach, and literally right on the beach. It poured raining the whole week that I was there, but that's okay. I still got to look at the beach and that sort of thing. I didn't get to go for a walk along it though, so that was really annoying. But I'm talking torrential rain. It wasn't like, if it had just been a light shower, I would have just put a spray jacket on and gone for a walk. But this was sideways rain. This was crazy. So, but yeah, it was really nice to be down there and not be the biggest person, which I usually am. And isn't it funny? I just sort of would look around, and my heart went out to sort of 3 or 4 girls that were there that were the size that I was before, and you can't help but think, you hope that they can get around it one day. But then it's so individual, isn't it? Some people will come across as quite happy the way they are. I don't know whether they're honest with themselves with that, but it is different. I've never been comfortable with my weight and with myself. I actually had a conversation at work the other day with a girl who's the real hourglass. You know, she's got the big boobs, she's got the tiny little waist, but then she's got quite a bit, you know, a big bottom. And but I think she's gorgeous. You know, she's very curvaceous. But, you know, she was saying, somebody said, oh, look, if the weather keeps up, I mean, as you can see, I'm in a small top finally. I'm usually in my black jumpers. But if it keeps up, well, you know, be shorts weather. And I just laughed, and the other girl just laughed, and she said, not on your life. And the other third party that was there, she's gone, why? And she said, I've got the worst legs in town. I says, no, you have the worst ones. Yours must be the next worst. And she says, oh, I will never show my legs. And I said, well, either will I. And, you know, the girl that was there, you know, who was slim and beautiful, sort of said, you know, well, you know, that's terrible. You should be comfortable in yourself. And I wish I was that type of person sometimes, but I'm not. And, you know, there's no way in the world that I will show my, like I'm sitting at home in my own privacy here, so, you know, I haven't got a shirt on that's covering my arms, but if I was out, definitely I just won't do it. I just very self-conscious of them. And, you know, somebody said to me one day, you know, you're mad because you know they're there, so you notice them, but everybody's not looking at your arms, they're looking at your face, they're looking at you as a whole. And I said, yeah, well, you know, I just see these things flapping around in the wind, and I mean, of course they're going to get worse, aren't they? But I don't care. They'll one day I'll probably treat myself to some plastic surgery and fix them up with a bit of luck. Who knows? But yeah, everyone's so different. You know, if you're comfortable in your size, then good on you. But I certainly never have been. So yeah, I was sort of thinking that it was great to be not to be the biggest one for a change. Also, I'm back in my very slim fitting nurses' uniforms. Have thrown all the other ones away. I just figure, no, I'm not having anything to do with these baggy things anymore. So, and I haven't had these clothes on for years, and it feels great. It really, really does feel great to be able to wear sort of, you know, zip up, button up pants, not your usual elastic waist ones. It was just really, really nice, you know, to be wearing something normal. But yeah, no, everything's going really well. What else can I tell you about? I've been a bit slack with the exercise lately, but then again, I've been that busy. I've been running around like a lunatic. Yeah, I'm not stressing about anything anymore, and I think it's working a lot better. I'm not. Yeah, I'm just not worrying about things as much as I used to. I'm still keeping in check. I'm keeping in check probably with my food more than ever, but I'm not going to start writing down things that I eat and that. From my point of view, it's, you know, this is just my personal point of view. I've done this after years and years and years of calorie counting and, you know, fibre and fat counting and all that sort of thing, and I think, you know, I don't want to have to do that as well as, you know, do what I'm doing with the sleeve. It's not what I really, that's not what why I did it. You know, I did it so that I could be normal. That doesn't mean I want to eat, you know, chocolate and all the rest of it. That, you know, nothing could be further from the truth, but I just don't want to be all consumed by this. It has to fit in with me, and yes, I know. But yeah, going really well, and everyone's going great. And Maggie, you look terrific, darling. You really, really do. I'm just absolutely, you look so vibrant, so alive. You look terrific. Everyone's going really well. Who else? Becky No Limits. Oh, you're such a gorgeous looking girl. I'm just so glad you've made your decision. That's really, really good. Like I say, it was your decision, sweetie. Everyone, each to their own. I could only pass on my point of view, but I'm so glad you've gotten to a decision, because it must have been haunting you, you know, which way would you go? So yeah, now you're just hanging in there waiting. Kristen, you look terrific. Go girl. You're always so on the ball, and yeah, no, you're just looking terrific. Really, really good. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm going to just whip this view cam around and show you a bit of my scenery here, and if you're interested, you can have a peep. Otherwise, you can have a otherwise you can cancel off now, and I'll talk to you all later. But I hope you all have a good week, and I hope everything's going well. All of you that are waiting for it, I know it's stressful, but just hang in there and know that, you know, once those first couple of days are over, you're on your way. You will be there in no time. So and everyone's doing wonderful. So okay guys, I'll talk to you soon. I'm just going to whip this around, and if I can get back to you I will, otherwise I will see you this fortnight. Now just hang on, off we go. Don't know whether you can see too much, but yeah, basically it's just, you know, everything's got no leaves on it at the moment with the winter, but it's just magnificent. It's just paddocks and paddocks and paddocks, and got a 21-degree day today. How great's that? So, but yeah, that's it guys. Now I'll just whip this back up here and see if I can see you all again. There we go. Pop it down a little bit. There we are. All right guys, have a lovely week, and happy losing, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.